Join us for our 2017 desert trip recap and what can be seen and done in 10 days. The day before a trip, we always sneak out of work early, find a place relatively close to home to add another afternoon and evening to our trip. We already feel like we're on vacation, and really, who can go to sleep early the night before a big trip anyway? We hit the road midday on Friday, drove a few hours, got set up in the dry but beautiful Mojave Narrows Regional Park near Victorville, California. Had a quiet afternoon and an evening by our fire pit, and the next morning, this sunrise.
Think of what we leave behind. Think of what we take away.
We got on the road somewhat early to time it right in finding a trailer-suitable campsite at Rocks Campground in Joshua Tree National Park. We explored the visitor center, walked the Skull Rock Nature Trail, meandered every bit of the campground numerous times. Remember, we have a dog. We chatted with the neighbors, scrambled on the rocks, went for a drive, sat by our fire pit, and were mesmerized by both the sunrises and sunsets. And the rocks.
This is not the only time that we looked the other way.
Next, we were off to visit longtime, really good friends, Kirby and Susie in Yuma, Arizona, and introduce their new rescue pup, Katie, to Lexi. 3 days of catching up, playing games, excellent food, dogs playing, a little Yuma exploring, a bit of beer tasting, and a little wine tasting thrown in. The afternoons spent in their geyser bar and the evenings around a backyard fire. Then off to the Salton Sea. We met up with other really good friends, Alan and Susan, at Corvina Beach Campground. And actually, Kirby, Susie, Alan, Susan, Jim and I were all together on our individual boats in Mexico back in our cruising days. So we explored a bit of the beach, a bit of the Salton Sea, some of Bombay Beach, and we had more excellent food and more sitting by the fire at night. And enjoyed another gorgeous desert winter sunrise. Alan and Susan spent another night here, but we wanted to break up our drive home, so off to Agua Dulce Winery for a fantastic New Year's Eve harvest host stay. We drove a big loop, nothing too brutal, stayed off the main LA freeways, and really away from a lot of traffic. We saw a bit of what our deserts have to offer and met up with 2 sets of great friends. So get out there, plan a trip, see someplace new, re-explore an area that fascinates you, take some time to see what's out there and what can be done and seen in 10 days. So give this trip a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and remember, we love comments, questions, and campground suggestions.